Coming up, Matt Fisher will be speaking to the drama department on their upcoming performances.
Amber Bianchi sits down with Hofstra's very own public safety.
And field reporter Issa Gadsden gets an exclusive interview with Fall Fest headliner Big Sean.
All that and happening at and around Hofstra Today.
Welcome to Hofstra Today. I'm Olivia Remusat.
And I'm Michael Dent.
We have a spooktacular episode for you today. Now, Michael, it is our Halloween episode. As you could tell, I did forget to get dressed for today. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Well, I'm not dressed up right now, unfortunately. I couldn't find anything in the closet, but I am going to try to go as Clark Kent. Go to the Walmart, get a little Superman shirt, wear it underneath, like something like this. See how it goes. How about you?
It's apropos, one journalist to another. For me, I have a leftover angel costume, so I think just automatically that's what I'm going to have to be to make sure I use it. But we have a lot of fun events besides Halloween going up, and we're going to talk about some of those now. This Friday, we'll be hosting Fire Pit Night in Pride Park from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure to grab your friends to socialize and have fun by a light of the campfire as the weather becomes chillier moving further into this fall season.
Join the Office of Commuting Student Services on Sunday, October 26th for the Hempstead Food Share from 2 to 5 p.m. in Student Center Room 218. Students will help contribute healthy food to people in need and the local community.
Make sure to stop by Plaza Rooms Middle and West in the Student Center on October 27th between 1 and 2:25 for Dia de los Muertos to celebrate the Day of the Dead, a Mexican holiday that honors the memory of loved ones who have passed away. Check out this celebration to immerse yourself in culture and honor the ones that you've lost.
And you're welcome to go down to the Student Center Plaza Rooms on Tuesday, October 28th to donate blood to local hospitals. Appointments can be scheduled between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. through the New York Blood Center. You can find more information at donate.nybc.org.
After more than 5 years of partnership, the Money and Me program, in collaboration with Hofstra's University's Frank G. Zarb School of Business and Apple Bank, are expanding their program across Long Island schools. The program serves as a short 9-week entry point for students to get accustomed to real-world financial practices. The program builds healthy habits like saving and spending and introduces ideas like credit and debit cards. The program is taught by Hofstra University students and serves as a stepping stone to boost their communication and presentation skills.
On October 29th, Hofstra will be hosting a mid-year commencement graduation fair for students graduating this winter. It will take place in the Student Center atrium from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Students will be able to order academic attires, schedule senior portraits, and order class rings. There will also be opportunities to ask any questions regarding commencement.
With Halloween just around the corner, it's important to be aware and responsible when going out to celebrate.
And it's a good thing that Hofstra's Public Safety offers student services to stay safe.
Let's hear from Public Safety's own Giovanni Ortiz.
Thank you, Olivia and Michael. Today, I'm sitting down with Giovanni, the Director of Community Engagement, Special Projects, and Campus Transportation. Overall, just Be Safe here at Hofstra. So Halloween is right around the corner, and safety is obviously a top priority. So what can students do to keep safe during Halloween?
So there are a number of things that Hofstra students should do to make sure that they're safe for Halloween weekend. One of the things that I tell students is to make sure you plan ahead. So know, where are you going? Who are you going with? How do you plan to travel that day? Obviously, if you're going to be having a drink, make sure that you're having a transportation, either the night shuttle or having a Uber or someone. Maybe you're walking to the event. If you are, don't walk alone. Just making sure that you know what your plans are for that night ahead of time.
And speaking about the Hofstra shuttle, can you go through some of the services Hofstra has specifically in place to keep students safe and how specifically students can access those?
Absolutely. So the night shuttle is a great service that we offer complimentary to Hofstra students. It runs through the evening hours from 9 p.m. all the way up until 5 a.m. And on the weekends, we have 2 different night shuttles operating simultaneously. Students just have to call the night shuttle desk, request a night shuttle, pick them up at their location. It will bring them to the event that they're going to, and then later with another call, we'll pick them up and bring them back. I would also highly recommend that students download our Hofstra Safe app, which has all of the shuttle information on it, and also different tools and resources that they can access with the click of a button and reach out to public safety if they need to.
And if I'm right, to order a bus to a stop, it has to be 2 corner streets, right?
Ideally, yes. We want to pick students up at the corner, and that sort of prevents us from interrupting, the residential homes that are in the area at that time of night.
Thank you so much for that information on how to keep students safe during Halloween and especially on campus, just year round also. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amber.
We've been having great weather, and students have really been enjoying the events here on campus.
The Black Student Union was able to host their annual block party at the Intramural Fields on October 10th.
Let's see what this event was all about.
We're excited. We're ready to eat. We're ready to grub. We about to dance. We about to. I think it's great just meeting people, same cultures, different backgrounds, but we all have something in common and we have common interests.
I think like people get along, it's really nice and it's really lively.
I'm looking forward to watching the sack race. I will not be partaking, but I like to watch things. So to me, it just makes me feel seen as a person, having like a Black community on campus that they can always go to for support and events that are for us and for anybody actually. It makes us just feel, welcomed on campus, and it's a very exciting type of, venture.
I'm part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Here behind me we have AKA, we have Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, we have NAACP, ASA, African Student Association, and CSA, Caribbean Student Association. We also have our Strictly Stepping team here as well.
For me, it's about family, love, and happiness, and just enjoying our time together here at Hofstra.
I really loved watching Strictly Stepping. I always loved them. I used to do step when I was younger, and it's just so powerful. Like, you don't need music, you just need your body to spread such a strong message. I always love seeing them. Literally just get out there. I know the world is a scary place and there's a lot of scary people, but that's literally not everybody. There's nobody here, I can say nobody here is an evil person. Everybody is so great. You just have to get out there and get to know them. It can be scary, but I think just really find something that you enjoy and find an event that is happening around that, and you can, go off because it's something that you love, and then you can find other people with that interest.
Thank you so much for that report on the Hofstra Black Student Union party that was going on around campus.
We'll be right back with more Hofstra Today after this short break.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
Welcome back to Hofstra Today.
Let's hear from Isaac Brundell, who has our latest national news.
Thank you, Olivia and Michael. French jewels were stolen from the Louvre Art Museum on Sunday after the museum was open for 30 minutes. The 7-minute heist was planned out where the robbers used a truck-mounted ladder to break into the Apollo Gallery, which contained French crown jewels, including a necklace gifted by Napoleon to his second wife. French President Emmanuel Macron said, quote, "The theft committed at the Louvre is an attack on a heritage we cherish because it is a part of our history." This past Saturday, protesters gathered across the country to rally against President Trump, labeled as, quote, "No Kings protests." Organizers said there were roughly 7 million people at more than 2,700 events in almost every state. Demonstrators voiced frustration about policies, perceived threats to democracy, ICE raids, cut programs, and more. All protests were said to be peaceful as communities are banding together in retaliation of the choices of the government and people in office.
U.S. Saturday to protest the Trump administration's policies that they claim are authoritarian.
I want all of America to realize that the Declaration of Independence was about no kings, about our personal liberties, about free press. It's very powerful to be here right now.
The demonstrations were dubbed No Kings protests. Marches happening against the backdrop of a government shutdown and tensions over immigration raids to crack down on illegal immigration.
After the Pentagon put out a new press policy into place a month ago restricting press clearance, 5 major news outlets decided not to sign it. This would mean that journalists would have restrictions on what to report on to the public and restrict where journalists are allowed to go. The Pentagon Press Association stated, quote, "Limiting the press's ability to report on the U.S. military fails to honor the American families who have entrusted their sons and daughters to serve it." Many major news organizations decided to turn in their press passes to retaliate against the act. These organizations include The Atlantic, The Associated Press, The Guardian, Newsmax, NPR, The Washington Post, The Wall Street Journal, and Reuters. More information soon to come. October 1st marked the start of the government going into a full shutdown because Congress was unable to settle on funding. This action was the first shutdown since December of 2018. This act has caused an issue for many families who use food stamps because of limited funding. Not only are families struggling to get the benefits they need, but others are struggling to get paid in the midst of this crisis. Updates have been daily, but since the last shutdown lasted about 35 days, many people do not have much hope as families and workers need support now. That's all for your national news. I'm Isaac Brendel.
Thank you so much, Isaac.
And don't go away. We'll be right back with the weather right after this.
What a disaster.
You're a disaster.
This is a disaster.
You can't be ready for every little disaster, but you can prepare for a big one. Make an emergency plan today.
As the fall season begins, the weather can be unpredictable.
And Shannon Bickert has your latest weather update.
Thanks, Olivia and Michael. Here is your 5-day weather forecast. Today we have cloudy and a breezy day with wind gusts of 29 miles per hour. We'll have a high of 64 and a low of 47 degrees. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 46 degrees. We'll have higher wind gusts than yesterday, reaching up to 31 miles per hour. Now let's see how the rest of the week will play out here in Hempstead. On Friday, we'll be looking at some sunshine and a brightness index of 9. Which means you could look forward to some very bright skies. We'll have a high of 60 and a low of 44 degrees. On Saturday, the clouds will be coming out again as we start the morning sunny and continue the day with partly cloudy skies. We'll have similar temperatures as Friday with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 47. Finally, to end the weekend, on Sunday we'll have an increase of cloudy skies and we'll have a high of 60 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. That's all for your 5-day forecast. For Hofstra Today, I'm Shannon Bickert. Back to you at the desk.
As midterms approach, many of us need a little break. Our field reporter Cotter Keogh visited the pet therapy event here on campus.
Hey, Connor Keogh here at the pet therapy event happening at the Student Center Plaza Room East. Let's take a listen to what the students have to say about meeting the pets. How did you hear about the event and why did you feel like it was necessary to come to this event?
I saw a poster for it and I have pets at home that I really miss. And so I texted my roommate and I was like, oh my gosh, can we please go to this? Cause I love animals. So I was like, yeah, I was excited.
Yeah, same. I saw a poster in the stew a few weeks ago and I love dogs too. I have a dog at home and I miss them a lot. And I just wanted to, any chance I get to see dogs and interact with animals, I want to take it.
I have an obsession with dogs and we're studying for our midterms. So we needed a brain break for a couple minutes. Mm-hmm.
How does getting to play with Mac make you guys feel? And you think you guys will do something like this again? Or is there other ways that you de-stress here at
I feel like playing with Mac really just
brings me more like relaxation, and it like brings me comfort. I feel like I would play with Mac again if I did get the chance.
My mom's favorite child.
Mac, you have anything you want to say, buddy?
Wow.
Guess he's quiet today. All right, Mac, thank you for your time.
That was adorable. The events here on campus look like so much fun.
And so do the sports games. We'll be right back with those after the break.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch.
Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs, and that's still not enough to put food on the table. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Thanks for staying with us.
Now let's ace it over to Zach Weicker with your latest Hofstra sports update.
Hello sports fans, here's what your Hofstra Pride have been up to. Hofstra Volleyball went head-to-head with Stony Brook this past Saturday. They swept the Seawolves 3-0. Isadora Stagely recorded 14 kills and 14 digs to help extend the Pride's win streak to 6. Hofstra is now 7-0 at home and 15-2 overall. Hofstra's women's tennis team competed in the ITA Northeast Regional Championship at the University of Pennsylvania this past Saturday. Freshman Ida Oviedo secured the only victory for the Pride. Hofstra will return to action on October 31st for the Drexel Invitational. Hofstra field hockey faced off with New Haven this past Sunday. Hofstra dominated the Chargers 7-0 on Alumni Day. Teresa Karoff led the team by scoring a hat-trick, helping the Pride move up to 7-8 with the win. Hofstra will resume CAA action on Friday, October 24th against William and Mary. Hofstra's women's soccer team fell 1-0 to Charleston this past Sunday. Emma Wenner scored the lone goal to secure the Cougars the game. Lily Bailey saved 4 out of 5 shots that went her way. The Pride will wrap up the regular season this Sunday against Stony Brook. That's all for your Hofstra Sports Update. I'm Zach Weicker. Hear all things happening entertainment after this break.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's good to be back on Hofstra Today.
Coming up, Maria Elena has your trending entertainment news.
This is your entertainment news. Turning Point USA announced their own Super Bowl halftime show after Latin artist Bad Bunny was chosen as the NFL Super Bowl halftime show performer. Turning Point USA calls their counter program for the show, quote, the All-American Halftime Show. While Bad Bunny is an American citizen, there has been backlash due to him exclusively singing his songs in Spanish. Turning Point USA contributor Riley Gaines states on X that Bad Bunny is giving people 4 months to learn his music, stating, quote, no thanks, we'll just have our own, enjoy your low-rated halftime show. Global pop sensation Taylor Swift announced an Eras Tour film and docuseries coming to Disney+. The announcement came after the launch of Swift's most recent album release titled The Life of a Showgirl. The movie will be called The Final Show and will be a full concert film of the singer's last show in Vancouver. The 6-episode series titled The End of an Era will document, quote, the development, impact, and inner workings that created the phenomenon that was the Eras Tour. Both projects will arrive on Disney Plus on December 12th. 3-time Oscar winner Daniel Day-Lewis makes his return to the big screen after an 8-year hiatus away from the industry. Day-Lewis will star in an emo in a film written and directed by Ronan Day-Lewis, Daniel Day-Lewis's son. The film follows the story of two estranged brothers meeting at a cabin in the forest as they attempt to rekindle their lost connection. The film was first shown at the New York Film Festival on September 28th and will have a limited theatrical release around the U.S. and Europe. The Broadway League is trying to get working musicians to accept wage cuts, threats to health care benefits, and potential job losses. These proposed changes have sparked major backlash, with many performers threatening a strike if a deal isn't reached. With Broadway season close ahead, a strike may bring major financial damage to the city and emotional burden to Broadway lovers. Speaking of Broadway, we have our guest anchor Matt Fisher here with some members of the drama department to speak to us about their performances.
Thank you, Maria. This semester, the Hofstra Department of Drama and Dance is putting on their annual Shakespeare shows. This year's lineup includes Two Noble Kingsmen, directed by Cindy Rosenthal, and What Fools, directed by Sal Salerno. Today I'm joined by some of the actors, and before we start, guys, first of all, thank you for being here, first of all. But why don't we go around and introduce ourselves?
Hi, my name is Bella Valenti. I am a senior, and I play Emilia in Two Noble Kingsmen.
Hi, my name is Grant Tredoni. I am also a senior, and I play Arcite in Two Noble Kinsmen.
I am Andrew Heitman. I am also a senior, and I am playing Palamon in Two Noble Kinsmen.
I'm Eric Lindstedt. I'm a sophomore. I'm playing Oberon, Theseus, and Quince in What Fools.
Hi, I'm Midnight Schwab. I'm also a sophomore, and I'm playing Puck, Aegeus, Snug, and Lion in What Fools.
Oh, y'all in the back there got me confused. So many names. Wow. Well, getting started, you guys obviously have been rehearsing for months, these shows. Tell me about the rehearsal process.
Well, obviously, the rehearsal process was very different for both shows, as we do have an hour-long cut of A Midsummer Night's Dream. So I think the big thing for us was definitely play, especially because every actor in this show, there are only 6 of us, but we all play 2 to 4 characters. And a lot of it was finding the differentiation between each character and finding all of their quirks, all of their physicality, their voices, and also keeping the show to an hour, which is hard. But
I think the couple main focuses for our show were establishing the relationships between the characters, finding what those bonds are. When I have scenes with Bella, I'm really trying to think about what things between our relationship there are, and same thing, of course, with Palamon here. And then something that Andrew's mentioned a lot of times before also is really focusing in on the language. You really want to know what you're saying. You really want to know what you're playing so that you're not kind of just saying things. You really want to drive home the message of what you're trying to say in Shakespeare.
I'm really glad you mentioned y'all's show specifically in your process with working with each other, because I know that your characters are torn apart by love for a girl. But I want to know how you 3 work together on stage to really make that tension feel real and feel very human.
Well, we're the 3 of us share the same BFA class, so we've been working with each other for a while, and so we kind of had that starting friendship. But gradually, as the shows progressed, the 3 of us really became a significant trio. After every rehearsal, we do like a little handshake, we do a little hug. We're very close with each other, and it's a real good trio with the 3 of us, and it's just like natural chemistry building.
Bonding, I love it. And then for y'all in the back, so I know that you both mentioned that you're playing multiple roles throughout What Fools, and that's not easy. That's not an easy thing. So how did you guys go about approaching these different characters and portraying them?
Well, we had this rehearsal early in the process where we decided to mess around with the voices of the characters. Like, my character had a southern accent for one scene and then like a Scottish accent for another scene. We just wanted to like play around with it. Midnight had a really cool example of their character Aegeus having like this grumpy old man sort of thing, and that sort of stuck around with the show. It's a lot of play and a lot of like funny little moments that we've just decided to keep in the show, and I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You pretty much summarized it. And I think all of us, we tried to go to every extreme. That's especially something that Sal really set forth with us, especially for that rehearsal, to find the extreme and then see how we can cut back on it.
That's good. You got to go very, very far, and so you can pull back a little bit.
Yes.
I got you. All right. Well, both shows tackle themes of obsession, friendship, rivalry, love, transformation. But how did these themes impact you guys as actors? I mean, that had to have some impact, right?
I think those themes are very intense, and all of the feelings that we go through in the show are very intense. At least for me, I've been trying to find physical ways to get me to those feelings instead of actually reaching the feelings myself as an actor so that it's safe. But it's been a very fun process to just play around and discover how to reach those feelings.
I got you, and that is amazing. And guys, I'm so excited to have my tickets bought, and I'm ready to see the show. But thank you so much for joining me today. And here at Hofstra, we had another big performer. Recently, Big Sean was a headliner at this year's Fall Fest. But that's not all students enjoyed about this year's festivities. Let's swing over to Issa Gadson, who actually attended the event.
Hey everyone, I'm Issa Gadson, and as you can see behind me, I'm here at Hofstra's 15th annual Fall Fest, where we're going to be interviewing artists and students. So let's jump right into it. Michael, how are we feeling about Fall Fest today?
It's so fun. It's great.
What have we done so far? Have we done any games, any rides?
So I've done all of the games, and I've stopped by the Plinko board at SGA table.
Okay.
I rode the bull. That was fun. Pirate ship is really great.
Okay.
Slides are fun.
Did we win any games?
No, I failed at darts, but they gave me a pity pizza.
Wait, so they care about pizza, guys.
Pizza.
You know, okay, so they're giving out pity prizes. So if you're not too good at games, guys, you can still win something. Okay, how are we feeling about Fall Fest?
I feel great about Fall Fest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, how are we excited for Big Sean?
Oh, we're so excited for Big Sean.
Am I throwing you off? Am I messing you up?
I just didn't expect it to be this like easy on the.
Yeah. Are you working under pressure?
No, I don't break under pressure.
No. Are you working under pressure?
Oh, I always work under pressure.
Or how are we feeling about Fall Fest?
I am having so much fun here.
Yeah. Have favorite ride?
Favorite ride? I've went on one so far, so I guess that one.
Which one? Oh, is that it? How are we feeling about Big Sean tonight?
Like that. That's how I'm feeling about Big Sean tonight.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
how I'm feeling.
Are we gonna be front row? Are we gonna try and get front row?
We're gonna be front row. We're gonna be right up there partying.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm barricading. I'm gonna be right in front of that stage.
See,
right
that
there.
was gonna be my next question. Are you gonna be front row?
I'm gonna be front row. I will be there. He will touch my hand. I'm gonna be there.
We are Hofstra Pride Corps!
We're the first place winners of Pride Expo.
5 years running for Fall Fest. It's always just such a fun time. It's like really great energy. I keep saying it over and over again, but I'm so excited. We have a beautiful day. We had 3 years of rain. We were due for a beautiful day here for Fall Fest. So it makes it so much more fun and more people come out for it, makes the energy better. So it was just really exciting to come back to campus and not have to worry about rain gear.
This is the first Fall Fest that it hasn't rained. Last year was particularly crazy, and it prevented us from actually playing our second set. So I was checking the weather this year like it was my own wedding day, like scrolling, just making sure, and it's like the perfect weather. I'm just happy to be here on a sunny day.
Yeah, beautiful day. It's like feels great to be out there. And
For the last 18 years, what has it meant for you to perform for fans and people around the world?
Oh, it means like everything. It's like it's one of my like greatest joys. I feel very purposeful performing, and it's just fun. I like seeing people having fun. I like seeing like all the beautiful people in the crowd just enjoying and singing words back, and even if they're not singing them back, I like them to just enjoy the environment, you know.
Thank you so much. Your performance was amazing. It was wonderful having you.
Thank you for everything.
Yes.
Hofstra, I love you guys, you know what I'm saying? And keep up the good work. Keep up the good work for sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it really looks like Fall Fest was fun. I did not go, but
Oh no, well, that's all the time we have for today.
make sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hofstra Today.
We'll see you on our next episode on Wednesday, November 12th from 1:30 to 2 p.m.
That's all at and around Hofstra Today.